Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to EGL at DreamHack. We're going to jump on board with this capture the flag on Arcaden. I am Brycey and my fellow caster, the wonderful Benson.
Oh, thank you very much, Brycey. Much appreciated. And we are going to be watching the Pain versus Karont3 game. It's the game that we just saw 2 maps of. Hopefully all the issues of lag will be sorted out. And this is going to be the third map. And it's going to be CTF on Arcade.
We saw Karont3 lose quite badly to Pain, apart from one of their players doing really well. Other than that, obviously Pain, Pain Karont3, that first map still shocked me. So going to see now if Pain are fully warmed up and if they have another gear that they can switch to just show how good they actually are. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, that S&D, there was one moment of absolute magic, which didn't actually come from Pain. Obviously, it came from Karont3, who is AIQ with 1 versus 4. He was always put in that situation, it seemed, always last alive. But right now, Pain are going all out aggression on Karont3, trying to get that early flag. Karont3 doing well to defend as Alex gets a 2-piece inside the bar area, now pushing out towards bottom link, but he gets dropped by Legend bottom of double stairs.
Yeah, I mean, Alex has certainly got some work to do. If you remember correctly, he actually dropped a donut in that, well, almost a donut, I believe, in that last game, so he's not going to be happy about that, and they're going to look to put some revenge on Pain here in this game, as we are currently on board with AIQ, that S&D superstar from last time. The Kordrax picks him up with a 2-piece, and it looks like Pain are making sure they do not get anywhere near their flag at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. That was some really good play right there by Alex as well, managing to get that pistol kill, and he's actually got himself in a very nice position. But he went back to challenge Legendary, and there he was. But AIQ has actually overextended all the way through Pain. He could pull the flag now and still take down Toejorks, and he should get away with that. He's going for the pre-fire, but he doesn't need to. He can just run. Peluca's last up, and they are going to know exactly where he is as he's just taken down Hooligan, and AIQ is going to go ahead and cap this 1-0 to Karont3.
Well, Karont3 Esports obviously taking the lead here in this capture of the flag, so we are seeing them come steaming out of the gates. This is not what anyone expected. Personally, any research I did told me Pain were going to be the dominant force at this event, other than the UK teams eventing, so we're going to see just how Karont3 stack up to everyone else, and how maybe Pain or Karont3 stack up later to the UK teams.
It's definitely going to be a little bit closer than I think most people thought, but we're on board with Alex, who's just at sidebar, anticipating someone to be rushing in the front. He's got heavily stunned, and there was Toejorks. He's got himself a very easy kill, and AIQ needs to stay alive, but Toejorks drops the corner and drops him very quickly, and Style takes down Vasily. That will have been 4 down. Hooligan isn't even going to bother trying to chase that, but that is very, very silly mistake right there. Getting team stuns right at the back of bar, not what you want to be doing. It looks like they are just going to let that play.
Yeah, it looks like they were going to try and go. Peluca was going to try for a bit of a relay, but they were all up. They were all around that flag. He didn't really have a chance. So it's kind of gone back even now. We're going to see what they're doing. But however, he gets taken down, and Karont3 are all in that sort of similar area.
Yeah, Karont3's just complete structure seems to have gone completely out of the window. As once again, Pain, Peluca is going to pull that flag away. Hooligan hasn't actually got him stunned, and he's going to need to pull off some crazy shot, but no, goes to I'm not entirely sure why. He did have a bit of a line of sight there, as Hooligan does drop Legendary, but can he stop the flag? Yes, that's so looks like that is actually going to go in. Ooh. Does get the 2-piece, but the flag has actually gone in already. But Karont3 could be on for the counter cap now. That would have been 4 down for Pain, but has he controlled the spawns well enough? Doesn't look like it.
I don't know, he has actually got that back away now. As Man's crossing in that green area, you're going to see stuns and nades come flying over this area. There we go, he has been stunned. Can he get it away? He is round the corner, and he does actually put it in, tying this game up here. Back and forth between these two teams. So we're going to see, you know what, this game is so close.
Yeah, that was really, really smart play coming from Karont3 there. They obviously lost that flag to Pain that made it 2-1. They weren't exactly thrilled about that, but they managed to immediately get 4 down, controlled the spawns with a degree of accuracy, and all of a sudden it's back 2-2 with 1 minute still to play. So this is a very, very close game. We're on board with Hooligan, who's just controlling that A. Dom does get naded, manages to avoid it, knows there's going to be someone up there, so tries to reposition, as it looks like he's going to go top models and give the flag some cover as well, just checking there's no one at their tree. I think he has just seen someone. No, he didn't see him, but Style saw Hooligan and he takes him down.
On board with AIQ as he gets taken down from A-Dom. Pain Legendary picking up a 2-piece. Are they going to get this here? Pain Legendary pick up the 3-piece. This flag's going to be away, but no, gets dropped there from the spawn in Burger, and that flag is away. Pain Styles, they have got so much work to do to try and stop this now. Can they do it?
don't think any of the Karont3 players are going to be able to stop this unless Hooligan can pull off something magical, and he doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And if they're not careful, they could be relayed. But Vasily doing the smart thing, just weighing on his flag. 15 seconds still to go. That flag isn't going to be pulled anywhere, and that is going to be 3-2 to Pain Gaming. So what a very close first round.
Yeah, amazing first round there. Legendary putting in the work for that 3-6 so they can get it away quickly. And that's just put them in up at the half, and that's going to make them happy, because if they can win this, they can win the best of 5. And you know what? With the way Pain are coming against this Karont3 team, they're not want to let this series go any longer than they have to.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Pain tried to put this out of doubt very, very quickly. They're not going to want to have to take this into more maps than is necessary. They're just going to want to try and end it straight away. And we will go ahead and change team and get on board with Pain. I'm straight away on board with Toejorks. And let's have a look at where he's going. He's actually cooking a nade right now. Needs to be very careful indeed. He has actually thrown that straight at Paluka. Paluka does take down Vasily, so that's no worries. Toejorks just trying to patrol, see if anyone is up top. I think he has just had a sneak peek of someone, but anticipating a rush from Adom now, as he's going to have to pull back and just wait for his teammates to spawn.
Yeah, there we go. He actually called that. Toejorks has been taken down. So, you know what? Good play there, actually. Toejorks managed to cut back and just make sure that nobody come behind him. So Paluka and Toejorks are actually watching the same area here. So clearly they anticipated someone to come through green. Maybe a little bit of teamwork needs to be worked on there. They look in the same area.
Yeah, you don't want to have two players looking the same way. It just completely wastes map control, and you can lose map control very, very easily. As Toejorks just being very, very cautious. I would have expected Pain. Oh, Toejorks is going to get the 2-piece. I think the second player ran up, but he does actually get dropped by AIQ. But as I was about to say, I expected Pain to be a little bit more aggressive. They seem to be just sort of sitting back and absorbing the pressure. But I say that flag has now actually been pulled by Paluka, but Legendary gets dropped by Vasily mid-map. And Toejorks needs to try and give his flag runner some support, try and get that nade off towards Soda, but I don't think it's
No, it hasn't going to connect, and it looks like they're actually running it up through the top, through Adom, so his team actually can secure it before he tries to put it in. And there is Toejorks holding that up top area. They come running out now trying to stop him. That flag has actually been put down. Someone has got that flag and taken him down. 3 of them. Toejorks is the only one looking this way. The rest of your team are trying to get that flag now. And they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Here we go. Karont3 are coming in. Pain is in a little bit of trouble here, because if they lose this, they could also get counter-capped.
Yeah, very true. That was a little bit of choke play, if I'm honest, that we just saw there from Toejorks. He really needed to get that kill. If he'd have got that kill, that would have been another flag cap. Styles making the best of a bad situation, trying to get that flag in there, but Vasily has come from Adom and he's managed to drop that flag. Toejorks needs to try and get this return, takes down Hooligan back a flag, going to try and rotate all the way through green to see if he can return that flag. But he has a lot of work to do, if I'm honest. He's all by himself. You see, he's just trying to anticipate where they're going to be spawning. That flag has been picked up once again. Toejorks needs to try and make this kill, but where has that flag runner gone? Toejorks has absolutely no idea. He's playing Ring Around the Rosie, and he has just seen him. He needs to just.
He was there. He's hiding.
Oh, nice play there by Toejorks, managing to stay calm. But the flag has been dropped on base, but Toejorks should get a few spawn kills, and the flag has actually been returned after all that. Can you believe?
Wow, that flag travelled everywhere and still did not go in. We've just seen people run flags around the maps without any sort of a cap. Just unbelievable there. Both teams unwilling to let a single flag go, as this is still only a 1 flag advantage for Pain. So we can see them out by stuff, I predict, coming into this final 2 minutes.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. The first CTF was very close, and this looks like it's going to be close as well. Toejorks has just come into a gunfight, but lost out to Hooligan as we default now over to Legendary. He's making his way through Pole, deciding he's actually going to go ahead and try and cover up top, see if he can get anyone off spawn as they run out of paint. But does it? Oh, yeah, he has just seen someone needs to try and challenge that. There's going to be 2. Can just afford to take his time, make sure no one gets out, but Vasily manages to drop him. So there are going to be players all over Adom, but no doubt Pain are going to know that. The flag has been returned once again.
Yeah, Pain actually went down. I think it was 4 down very, very briefly there. So Karont3 could have pushed up, but I think they were too far back to actually do anything with it. So I mean, it's given Pain a little bit of breathing room, because they weren't close enough to pull that flag away or lock down the spawn. Yeah,
absolutely. Karont3 are applying so much pressure right now, though, that Pain really needs to not be so defensive. I mean, I know they've got 1 minute 13 in the back of your mind. You're going to be thinking, if we can hang on for 1 minute 9 seconds, we're going to progress into the next round. You can't think like that. You do have to progress up the map. That's a very nice play by Legendary, taking down Hooligan, and it looks like he may actually push up towards Bidon, but no, he's content on sitting in the bar area, which isn't the best strategy.
Not the best strategy. I mean, Pain don't have an awful lot to do. They have the 1 flag advantage. It looks like Legendary's playing that sort of defensive AR role we do see sometimes. But are Pain going to push? I mean, the best defense is usually a good offense, because if you keep them off, you can come all the way across the map to try and take your flag. But shots being exchanged everywhere here. It doesn't look like Karont3 can actually break into this.
Karont3 do have a player somewhere on Adon. Legendary knows that. The Hooligan has just run straight in there, but Tojo takes on the Adon player. I'm not sure who that was. We think it was actually Hooligan, and he's actually took that nade, and that isn't going to connect with anything just yet. But 20 seconds left. Needs to just hold on. There's no point overextending or doing anything silly. But 15 seconds. No one's touched that flag just yet. Stuns on the flag, and that is going to be all she wrote. Pain Gaming are going to win this best of 5, 3-0.
Yeah, there we go, Pain Gaming. Although it is 3-0 to Pain Gaming, it does not really reflect what has actually happened in these games. So close between these two teams, and you know what? I expected more from Pain Gaming.
Yeah, I really did as well.